Hello, this is Clint with Nexus Engineering, and right now we're going to take a look at stepper motors and specifically how to test them to make sure that they work. These motors I got off of eBay and they were refurbished, so just want to make sure that everything is in good, proper working order here before we start trying to wire them up and use something with them and realize that there's something wrong. First, let me do a bit of an explanation here. These motors are NEMA 17s, which NEMA 17 isn't really a brand or even a model of motor. It's more of a standard. It has to do with the size and some other specifications. So that's why you'll see different manufacturers for NEMA 17s or 23s or what have you. This particular motor has 6 leads, as you can see here. And those are 3 wires each for 2 coils. So you have the set that's on the left side here, and then the set on the right, and they just do the same thing. The blue leads are the power leads, so you have ground and then positive voltage for each side, and that's what actually drives the motor. The center taps here actually are connect to the center of each coil, and you would only use those if you're wiring this up as a unipolar motor, which we're not going to worry about that today. We're just going to use these as bipolar. And you can find more about that online. So one quick easy way to test and make sure that your motor is working, perhaps you don't readily have access to a power supply or a multimeter or a driver board to check them out. You just want to do a quick simple test. Well, we know that since motors are normally used to convert electricity through electromagnets to mechanical energy. We're going to do the reverse of that. We're going to sit here and we're going to turn the motor, and what it's going to do is power an LED that's simply hooked up across one of the coils. You can't go in between there. So what we can do is we're going to use our little buddy magic hands here to hold the LED straight. Give me just a second. Okay, so we can see the LED here, and I'm just gonna turn the motor, and to turn it pretty quickly, and you will see that the LED kind of blinks on and off. You can actually turn it either way and get it to light up. Kind of hard to see there, but it is working. And that has to do with the alternating polarity due to the motor's internal wiring. So it'll actually light up either way, so don't worry about that. So that is one quick test to make sure that your motor is working. Now if you have 2 motors, you can do something else. Okay, now we're all set up for our second test using 2 motors, and essentially we have them just set up back to back and then simply wire them straight across with your jumpers. Again, ignore the center taps, we don't need those, but we have the lead closest to us on this side directly wired to the lead closest to us on this side. We've got some jumpers hanging here. Now, I was 1 jumper short, so we use the good old magic hands to help us out. And what we can do is basically convert mechanical energy to electricity and then back to mechanical energy. We have a little piece of heat shrink on this end so we can more easily see it spin, and what we do is we just simply turn the shaft rather, and you will see the motor turning then on the left, and we're going to go the other way, and basically it pretty accurately reflects what you're doing here on this side. So that's a good way to test 2 motors at once. You don't even have to have an LED and just a couple more jumpers. So there you have it.